Good afternoon, good morning, family. I am running a minute or two behind. Sorry about that. Hey, I hope that you had a wonderful Tuesday. We are already midweek. Wow. Let me know, first of all, if you're here. Let me know you're here. Say hello in the comments so that you can hear me and see me. And let me know how your day went yesterday. And if I hadn't heard from you yet, tell me how your weekend was. Love to hear from you. And then I guess I'll jump right in and share a couple thoughts with you today. I know a couple of you have messaged me and said you were out, so hopefully you'll come back to this. In the meantime, I wanted to start with another quote, and I don't know where this one came from, but it kind of ties into some things I've been thinking about. It says, "We can do no great things, only small things with great love." And I think that's a wonderful quote to start today's thoughts. If you're joining me, don't forget to say hello in the comments. Let me know you can hear me okay, and I will respond. But yeah, so that quote, what was it again? So, we can do no great things, only small things with great love. And lately I've been thinking about relationships and how the people around us are our keys to success. I believe that relationships are the currency of the future. They're the currency of the now, right? And that's so true for me personally. And in the last, I guess it's been 3 years since I transitioned from the military. I've been working on building this business and all the things. And so many times I wanted to quit. So many failures that I experienced, so many challenges that stood in my way of, or what I thought was standing. Hey, Casey, thank you. Good to see you. Working on your project right now, obviously. But so many things have stood in my way, and I kept showing up every day, and I kept handing out love, and I kept handing out kindness, and just working hard to help other people in the things that they were trying to achieve and establish and build relationships with important people who I believed had somewhere they had been, maybe was similar to mine, and knew they were going somewhere. Wherever they were going, maybe it wasn't clear to them or me, but I felt like they were going somewhere. So those are the people I've worked on building relationships with over the last few years. And I'll tell you, at every corner, it just felt like I wasn't able to find the thing that was going to turn my business around and start, making a profit for me. And I looked back the other day and I realized that the statements I've heard from so many other people ring so true in my life. There is no success that is built overnight. You can't go to the gym today and expect to see results tomorrow. In fact, I've been going to the gym for the past 2 years. Hey, Chuck, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining me. I've been going to the gym for the past 2 months. As soon as our gyms here opened back up, or allowed minimal access at least, and I'm just now starting to see and feel the results of the time and energy I put in each week. And in my business, it's been 3 years building. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not where I necessarily need to be. But I am so much further today than where I was 2 years ago, and especially 3 years ago. So I had to reflect on all of those things, and what kept me going is the people that I associated with, the people who were doing things that inspired me every day, the people who, fed back into my life and helped me grow along the way and helped me overcome, avoid some failures, some mistakes, some challenges. And those relationships have been every bit of a major factor into any successes that I've had. And the success I have today, again, isn't the future success that I envision. But if I had quit, I would never have gotten this far. So whatever it is that you're looking at, just realize that it takes time, it takes energy, and it takes you showing up regularly every day some days maybe you're not as committed as others, but to show up is where you've got to start. You've got to take action towards the direction that you want to go, and realize that none of this, no business, no relationships, no choices that you've made are going to change things for you overnight. It's going to take time. There are going to be hurdles, obstacles that you'll have to navigate, but just keep showing up. Just put in the work, the energy, the effort into whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. And if you want to build a successful future, you have to start now. You have to start today by taking little steps every day. And the quote leads me to something that I heard Dave Ramsey say when he was addressing his company in a morning meeting. And they shared this on the EntreLeadership podcast. I don't know, 2 years ago I heard it. And he was telling them that, success is not built overnight. It takes showing up every day and doing the little things with the biggest amount of love that you can. Put all of your energy into all of the little things that you do that lead to one or more great successes along the way. And those great successes turn into even greater successes when you're able to look back and see all of the things that you've done. So those are my thoughts for today. I'd love to hear any input that you have. And I'll keep this short and sweet. Will, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming. I'll keep it short and sweet for today, because that's the gist of it. Success isn't built overnight. Your future is not going to be built overnight. If you want to change, start today. Make a plan for the long term to show up every day over that period of time. Again, I'll go back to the gym reference. If you want to see physical results and change in your performance and your body and all of the things that go with going to the gym, then know that in 2 weeks' time, you may not see the results that you hoped for, but it's okay. Keep going back, keep showing up, keep putting in the work. Yeah, so that's my thoughts for today. I'd love to hear any feedback you have. I know that the comments are slightly delayed. And Casey is, I just have to shout out to her, one of the people in my life that has been a positive impact and a major contributor to any success that I've had from my business has been a direct result of Casey, my friend, my client, my colleague, cohort in crime sometimes. Casey says, yes, so grateful for this reminder. Consistent, hard, faith-filled work is the key. I love that, Casey. Thank you for sharing that. Well, I'll leave it there. I definitely appreciate you all being here. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And yes, Casey, I'm definitely grateful. You have been such a positive impact for my business and in me personally, professionally, all the growth. I don't know where I would be today if we hadn't had a chat a little over a year ago, I think. And I love the things that you're working on. I get to work on so many wonderful projects. We're in the middle of building the things for a launch right now of just an amazing, inspiring product. I can't share all the details yet, but I wouldn't have that opportunity if it hadn't been for the people around me. And yeah, those relationships, I'm telling you, start today if you want to build relationships that will be your currency for your future. Associate with the people who are going to bring positivity and make a positive impact in your life. Associate with the people who are where you're trying to go or have aspiration to get where you're trying to go, and take that journey together. Anyway, yeah, that's my message for today. Thanks all for being here. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. And I think while I'm here, I'll just share that this may be the last week I do a daily live. I'd love to hear your feedback on that. Send me a note, send me an email. Dan at ProGrowth VA is a great email address to send to me if you have comments. I'm thinking about moving to once a week, probably at the beginning of each week. I never intended when I started this to carry it on this long as a daily live stream. And if you'd like to hear from me daily, then I'll keep doing it. But I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Anyway, have a great Wednesday, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow.